Hello everyone, myself Dr. Shashank Solanky, Assistant Professor in Department of Horticulture at Bihar Agriculture University, Sabour, Bhagalpur, Bihar. Uh, the present book entitled Physiological Disorders of Horticulture Crops, Causes and Management provide a comprehensive knowledge of causes, symptoms and management of different physiological disorders of fruits, vegetables, flowers, spices, condiments as well as of plantation crops. This book contains 6 sections and approx 31 chapters and 31 chapters. Uh, Everyone is very much aware about climate change and the impact of climate change, and due to the continuous climate change and their impact on crop plants, especially on horticultural crops, there are so many physiological disorders where seen by the horticulturists day by day, and many of the disorders which are basically caused by the vulnerable temperature as well as due to the inadequate or unbalanced environmental gases. Uh, the physiological disorders, we can say that these disorders are due to the abiotic factors, and these sometimes physiological disorders is also known as abiotic stresses that are basically due to flood, drought, inappropriate water availability throughout farming cultivation time of the crops, as well as excess of nutrient, poor conditions of soil, so due to the pollutants and harmful environmental gases also, which also cause the physiological disorders in many horticultural crops. The physiological disorders in vegetables, like in tomato, the blossom end rot, that is basically due to nitrogen deficiency. Browning in cauliflower, that is due to boron deficiency. Webtail is also a very important physiological disorder of cauliflower, that is due to molybdenum deficiency. In the same way, buttoning, racinus and fusinus and hollow stem, these are the physiological disorders in vegetables, and especially in the cole crops. And in case of fruit crops, hen and chicken is a very much important disorder of grapes, and mainly happens in the deficiency due to the deficiency of zinc and boron and other micronutrients, as well as due to improper fertilization. Peel cracking of banana is also very much common and seen by the consumers, and granulation in citrus is also very much important, especially in mandarin and other citrus fruits. And in case of amla, the internal food necrosis is also a common problem, and this disorder also cause severe loss to the amla growing farmers. And the fruit and crown fasciation in pineapple are also seen by the growers. That is also common in the MD2 cultivar of pineapple, which one is most cultivable cultivar in our country as well as in world, and have the export quality uh, produce. And in case of flower crops, bendneck of rose, that deteriorate the quality of rose as well as marketability. And in case of gladiola, tip burn is also very much common, that is due to the high temperature, as well as due to fluoride level increase in the soils. And in case of plantation crops, little leaf of cashew, that is due to the deficiency of zinc. And in case of coconut, barren nuts is also very much common disorder and cause huge loss to the farmers. In case of spices, tip burn in coriander is also very much common, and due to the high temperature, basically due to the high temperature, as well as it is due to the other environmental factors, due to low moisture and sometimes due to nutrient deficiency also. We have also included appendices in this book. We have included 4 appendices which describe major physiological disorders in horticulture crops, major plant growth regulators used in horticulture crops, average annual temperature and relative humidity in Indian states, as well as essential plant nutrients. We have tried our best to elaborate the physiological disorders of all whole horticultural crops, and to elaborate and to manage, to provide the symptomatic photographs in this book and covered all aspects which are required, which are basically needed for the farming communities, for the students who are preparing for JRF and ARS, as well as for the teachers, scientists who is interested in the physiological disorders of horticultural crops. Thank you so much.